So we got the first leg in. There it is. So the can is level. We washed it out, laid the lid on so none of the stones will fall in there. When we put it a little bit above the floor, the reason for that is that's what ruins your impeller in the pump. Sewage is one thing, but when you get sand and dirt and grit and rocks and stuff, you kind of want to keep those out of there if you can. It's almost impossible, but pebbles and stones like this, nah. So what we did is we trenched it, we packed it, we tamped it, and you can see the crushed, the stones. Found some nice stone mix from small to medium that worked rather well. Good support on this stuff. Backfilling. Here we go back to code. The backfilling you'll see in the code book kind of applies to everything, but it mainly applies to when you're doing underground work outside, like in a roadway. That's why you ride down the street, you see a depression or something in the road after someone did work, means they didn't backfill right. We're in a basement, there are no cars down here. But you still have to pack it. And we did. And this is sand and stone mix, so we took the stone and the sand and stone mix, show you here. It's like this, and then we put it through a strainer, strained out and got all the pebbles out, stones, and then we made a pile of clean stone, which is the same stuff you'd probably go buy. Well, if you wouldn't buy it, you'd probably buy bluestone or 3/4, something like that. But this is the result. So we did get our long turn there. You saw the previous video where we laid all the fittings out. And this is the test tee that we're going to use for a clean out. And we wanted to do that because it allows us to go either way, either upstream or downstream if something were to happen. What's probably going to happen, this is probably going to be I think, again, I'm repeating myself, this floor is going to be ceramic tile, probably 12 by 12. So right here is going to be either a plate to access it. Yeah, so that'll bring it up to grade. Right now you see it's below the floor, but you can either access it that way, or another way I've done it, especially since there are no cars down here, is put a ferrous nipple up to grade and then have some kind of threading top on it. But it'll be something that will be flush with the floor when it's done. So originally we were going to do a Y, the original layout, and where they laid the concrete and left paths for us must have went awry. So I must have kicked one of the, I had made up a 45-degree template, and apparently it wasn't laid where it should have been. So the lines are off. So what we did is got rid of this concrete here, which is, if you look at the previous picture, you'll see it was all the way out here, and just opened this whole area. And now we got a long turn TY here, which will go straight across. And then what we're going to do with that is, the tub is there. So now we'll do some kind of move like this. And let's see. It's interesting how things can change quick. You think you're going one way, and you wind up going a different way. So there you go. It's going to go across like that. And then we'll do something like this. And this fitting will probably be pushed over here so it can get to the tub. And then this part is going under the wall to come up on the other side with this long turn 2-inch. Now that'll pick up the tub and the sink on the other side of the wall. And we're going to continue with the 3-inch this way, get our vent in there. Now that I dug it out, you can actually see that this TY is going to sit under the wall like that. And then this is going to be for the water closet. So you get the idea. And after that, then we're going to bush down to 2-inch again and come across. Probably put a bushing like this right in here. That'll bush it down, and then we'll be able to get across to the lavatory. So today was a good day. It's always hard starting out, and the important part first is getting that cam level. And then starting off your pitch to come in. And now the entrance or the inlet to the can, you see that is a coupling. The way the can is designed, you can put a 3-inch pipe. There's a rubber grommet. You can probably see it right there. Saw it in other videos. And you can even see the purple where I glued it to the coupling. The pipe will go in that hole, but it has about an 1/8. I don't want to say quarter. It's a little bigger, maybe 3/16 clearance. So the pipe is kind of sloppy in there. However, when you put the coupling on it, it goes and it actually stretches the grommet, and it makes an airtight seal. And the water that's in here got splashed. Yeah. But as I'm looking around it, no water got past that seal. So once I got all the stones in, I packed the stones down, and the pipe will stay just like this for the inspector. That's what he wants to see. He wants to see that you got your stones around it, that they're tamped down. And I usually go either halfway up the pipe or just leave the top of the pipe exposed. He just doesn't want to see a bunch of garbage around the pipe and, beer cans or, stupid stuff. They want to see crushed stone in a basement or underground. And I don't know, I've probably done as much digging underground, which is much more difficult with a machine. But if you're doing like 36-inch or 48-inch underground, which I've done, laying sewer lines that big, it's a totally different ball game using me. This is kind of fun because it's small. It's on a smaller scale. You get to play around with it a little more. So we're ready. First turn, clean out here. And when we pick up, I got a couple other jobs to go to tomorrow. So I will probably be back here either later or the next day. So I do have a couple other things that require my attention. So it's been fun so far as we try to reach the end of this journey. Okay, see ya.